Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Okay, I am so overly excited to share this alternative with you. I even made a sample, and for this video we're going to make 2 of them. I've prepped everything. We're going to do just a little bit of stamping on camera. I've done mostly everything else and I've got it all laid out. Hopefully this goes right. So let's get started. Video number 6 for January 2023's Paper Pumpkin, Key to My Heart. And it has my heart. I just love this card. Okay, you guys ready? It starts out totally flat. It fits in an envelope. Hold on, let me take all my supplies out of the envelope. Look at this. It fits in an envelope. And then it comes out and it pops up. It is a shaker card. I call it my shaker box card. 4 panels. This is for you to write. I just did stamping on it. Isn't this, and this is so simple, everybody. If I can do it, you can do this. It is simple. I'm going to change up a few things. So, shall we get started? I do have a few things to share with you. This is the instruction flyer for the Paper Pumpkin kit, and y'all know I'm not going to do one like they have on here. I just can't do it. So then I wanted to show you, this is the add-ons for the little heart boxes, and they came in the mail today. I told you I would show them to you. So let me open one up. I don't want this to be too long a video, but we can open one up. Like I said, I'm going to do these with my grandson's class, unless something goes wrong. I see a plastic surgeon tomorrow. So here's the little heart, and this is going to be like all of their little boxes. It's just going to fold. It even has tear tape on it. I think these are going to be great for his class. So you're just going to fold it like so, boop, boop, fold it down, and it's going to have its counterpart on the other side. I'm going to go get stickers from the dollar store. We're going to do it up. So I'm going to do one on camera with this stamp set, but I just wanted to show you the little boxes. And let me show you it with the ruler so you see how big they are. I'm not sure if they're still available. I haven't been online to the store anyway. So 3 3/4. Let's see, about 3.5. They are nice size little boxes. The inside measures a 1/8 of an inch shy of 1.5. So 1 3/8 by 2 2/8 is what I would say. That's not perfection, okay? And then, are you ready for this? Okay. Sunshine and Smiles is the name of next month's Paper Pumpkin, and I told you they're dies. They coordinate it with this suite. Friday I'm going to place my order for this suite. So here they are. It's a little frog and little flowers. Isn't that the cutest darn thing? So those are the dies. It says Sunshine and Smile dies. So I had to share those with you because they are so exciting. Okay, put those back in my box. Next thing I'm going to share with you is, if you've watched me, you know I put an invitation out there for y'all to join me in a year-long adventure in scrapbooking. And I told you I was going to save some of the pieces from this month's Paper Pumpkin kit to do for the very first class. And the very last Sunday of February. And since these are so close to the colors of my wedding, I am going to do a then and now, because this February 4th I will have been married 35 years. And I wouldn't give my husband up for anything. Even through the rough times, our marriage has just been what keeps me going. So what I am keeping is one full card. I cut it apart. The envelope flap from an envelope. This is just a little strip I put in there. This little heart here with the Fresh Freesia, a key. These two little circles are from last month's Paper Pumpkin kit. I just threw them in there. I know I'll be using the Alphabet a la Mode stamp sets, but I'm going to get a copy of this wonderful photo of us and put it here, and I'm going to do another current one when we go out for our anniversary to place here, and I'm going to do numbers. I just wanted to show you what I am setting aside, reserving, if you will, for that first class. So now that all that goodies is out of the way, let's get started what you're going to need. So besides an envelope, and I'm going to show you, I used these from my Paper Pumpkin, not sure remember which one, but these were in my scrap bin, so I used these to stamp my sentiments on, and they are 1/2 inch strips, and I just cut them really close to the sentiments, and you'll see that in a minute. So you are going to need a card base that is 4 1/4 by 11. And I have two. I'm using Calypso Coral. I have this one in a clear envelope so you can see all my pieces. So I'm using Calypso Coral, and my other one will be in Mango Melody. Coordinates with the colors from this kit. So for the Calypso Coral one, I'm using Petal Pink will be my coordinating cardstock. I have 4 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4. I have one strip of basic white that is 2 3/4. And then way down here, I'll set it just like this. You'll need a piece of acetate that's 2 3/8 by 3 7/8. And if you're going to do 2 like I am, you're going to need 2 of each of those. You're going to need the stitched rectangle dies. So I'm going to show you how I scored it. In fact, I'm going to score... I'm going to do another one. Trying to think of what color I want to do it in. We're going to do one. I'm just going to cut and score it in Highland Heather so you can see how I do it. Because I'm going to make another one of these cards with some gorgeous paper I just got in. So, let's get started. And you will need lots of scrap. And I used scrap to stamp my pieces on. So, the first thing I'm going to do is open up my cut trimmer. I am going to cut this at 4 1/4 just like you would do normally. Okay, so there it is. That's done over with, and I'm putting that back in its folder. Now I'm going to open this up. Make sure that you have your dark cutting blade at the top or the bottom just out of the way. You don't want to have it cause problems here. We don't want to cut when we're scoring. So first of all, we're going to score at 2 1/2. We're going to score at 5. We're going to score at 7 1/2 and at 10. And I'm going to tell you how this was so easy for me is because 10 you can divide in 4. That's how this came to be. I was trying to figure, okay, do a shaker card. I want to do a fun fold. Let's combine the two. And this is what I came up with. Now, I went ahead and kept this 1/2 inch here because I didn't want to cut it any further. I mean, it works so well. Why bother? So that's all you have to do for this. Now, the second step I did is I took the stitched rectangle dies, and I'm going to bring those in for you. I took the largest long skinny one, and I took from your 1/2 inch strip here where you can see I have my score tape. I went into and I die cut a window out. I'm going to be using those next. So the next thing I did after I did my window, here you see it on the Mango Melody, I went in the 2 side segments here, this one and this one, the first and the third from our 1/2 inch strip. I die cut with the 3rd smallest stitched rectangle dies. So those I'm gonna take apart. And now we're going to fold this up. And I'm going to keep that for another day. You will see that. So what I did is, you can see the stitched rectangle, the stitching from that rectangle die. You want to put your score tape on the same side that that center, that stitching is at. And the reason being, because this is folding inwards. Where is that bone builder? I just had it. So we're going to fold on that, and you're going to fold them. It depends on which way, but fold them all the same way. So I'm coming in here. I'm folding these all away from me. It's just kind of how I do it. But as long as they're being folded all in the same direction, you don't want to do back and forth. These are all going the same way. So here we go. We're going to do one at a time. So you can see in that center taller stitched rectangle where our window is, I put score tape. Now I use both 1/4 inch and 1/8 of an inch just because that's my preference. So go over that with the bone folder, making sure that pushing that glue in so we know it's going to be there. No, I'm going to use my handy dandy little needle here. That's going to bug me. Let me take my Harry Potter bracelet off as it's clanking on there. It didn't bother me earlier, but since I know I'm on doing a video, that clanking on my glass mat, that bothers me. Alrighty, so now I need my acetate, which I cut just I think it's about a 1/16 of an inch smaller than the segment for my window. I can go over that. Let's see. So these segments are 2.5 inches by 4 1/4. So my acetate, I cut 2 3/8 by 3 7/8. I did that on purpose. So next we are going to need some dimensionals to make it a shaker card. And let's see. I have my strips and I cut them so they fit in my little container. So let's see here. I'm just pulling off some strips and I want it close to the window opening, that is. And you want to make sure they're butted together so that nothing escapes out the side, and I mean that the ends are touching. They don't want to have to be on top of each other, but they do need to be. See, like right here, I'm butting that up next to it. That little piece is going to go right there. And I have some more wee little pieces on my sheet that we're going to go ahead and use. And I need a strip right there. And I need my scissors. I cut my I don't want that too far there. There. All right, you see that? How I have my window? Now let's go ahead just for, nope, I'm not gonna, we're gonna do them each individual just to show you. So what am I gonna put in here? Well, it depends on what you got. Me, I stopped off at the Rite Aid. I went to Walmart. I didn't find any like confetti like I wanted. But then I came in my room and look what I had. I was so happy because I was going to be, oh, great. So I'm not going to overload this, but I'm going to sprinkle some of this little confetti, which the colors are great for this. I want a little bit more than in my sample. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter in here. And I have some sequins here. I just wanted a few little larger items. So that is what I'm sticking in my shaker cart, and I really like that. Next, let's see. We need to do, here is for our centerpiece. Let me show you. See this? It says, I love you. You hold the key to my heart, and it has that heart there. Well, we're going to change that up because that was my sample, of course. So these are the goodies I have. I have this lock, which that would be really cool. But I still want you hold the key to my heart. So I did this. Ooh. Do I want to fussy cut that out? Yeah, I do. I can't help myself for my scissors. It looks a little crooked to me, so I'm going to bring it closer. And then I'm going to glue it straight. Do I want to glue it or do I want to put it on dimensionals? You can do either or. We'll do one way and then we'll do the other way. So this one is going to get glued straight down. And I thought, oh no, I won't do any fussy cutting on this, but you know, sometimes you just have to. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get my glue. You can hear my heater in the background because it's cold. Oh, okay. Yeah, the glue is like coming out. It gets really warmed up in my armpit. I don't mind getting glue on my fingers. I'm going to add it right there. So roughly, I'm going to kind of stick with my same pattern. So I did a few things. This we are going to use, but not in the center. Maybe we will. I'm not going to change it. So key to my heart. I'm not going to stick it all the way at the bottom. Looks like probably about to my heart is about a ½ inch up. And I want it in the center. Then I have the I love you. So I'm going to pick up that glue. Use that on my fingers. And I'm going to bring that roughly the same amount. Because I want you to be able to see it. And I think the white stamped in the Calypso Coral is going to stand out much, much better. So let's see. This was the heart in the dark Calypso Coral. This is the heart. This was a lock. I just didn't like I think, not sure if I want to go, do I want to, oh, the key. We're going to use the key. Like I told you, I had some other elements here. Wasn't sure exactly what to do. But I like the idea of the key, and I like the idea, I like the idea of it going like so. So let's see. Pick up some more of that glue. I'm going to use it. Just roll with it. We're going to glue it straight down because I don't want it impeding all my shaker bits and bobs that are going to be in the card. So change of plans. We're going to put that gorgeous key in the center. Okay, so now we can get this. As my hands are all sticky. Now we're going to put this in its window. Take off that. Off that. I'm tossing it on the floor, these bits. I'm going to have my grandson sweep my room. He wants to earn more caps for his cap gun. He's going to need to work for it. So now I'm secure in knowing that those my elements on this are going to be in the right spot. Look. So cute. So there is my shaker. Next, we are going to glue in place our panels. Just down like so. So let me grab that bit of glue. And I'm going to run that down. Just to get it off of the glue bottle. Oh no! Yeah, you guessed it. I messed up. I put way too much glue on there. I'm going to let that dry. And we're going to cut ourselves another piece. And you can see how I cut it. It happens. Okay, we'll cut it in a minute. Change of plans. Don't get too overly excited like I am to share this card with you. Go around your window like so. I forgot to do that. Then place your cardstock. Getting too excited over a card sometimes is detrimental to this video. All right, so we're going to repeat said process one more time. And yes, we do need one more. I know. I told you guys get to see me cut it, so here we go. Not hard. So these are cut at 2 1/4. So this is the other half. This is a 4 1/4 piece. So I'm cutting it at 2 1/4 by 4. That can always be used. And so will the other piece. So this piece now, fold this one over. This is going to be our back. And we are going to put our piece of basic white is going to go on top of that. But now we are going to turn it over and decorate the rest of our card with our images. If I can find my little tray here. So, like I said, wasn't sure exactly, but I have pieces. Love is the key. I know I went there. My Valentine. Oh, definitely. You can see how I'm doing it here. I made myself a deadbolt using our stamps, and that's going to be perfect. So Love is the Key is going to get glued straight down. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals. I just think the white makes it, but we're going to do some more stamping. I want to put some hearts at the top of this. So my Valentine goes there, but the only stamp set that's not on here that I wanted to use are these little hearts, and we're going to need some Calypso coral to coordinate this with. So move my little tray, and I'm going to ink that up. I'm not even going to worry about bringing in anything else. Move my deadbolt. I'm just going to put my hearts like so. Oh, definitely my Valentine. I really want to put some hearts down there. And how am I going to fix that lock? You're going to see. Okay, perfect. I'm going to rinse this off because next I'm going to need it in Fresh Freesia on our next card. But we're going to need that in a minute too, so I don't want to close it up. We need dimensionals, and they were in my box of goodies over here. So from my prior knowledge of doing this deadbolt that I call it, I know I need 3 dimensionals, and that handle or locking mechanism of my lock needs to be moved, in my opinion. So there is ours. See this here? That just is not going to work for me. So I'm going to cut it. I am going to add a touch of glue and just move it down a bit. Oh, in fact, we're going to do it twofold. We're going to glue it like so. Hold on. Let's get the glue coming out of the bottle. So I'm going to stick it where I want it. Really didn't need the glue because now I'm going to bump that up. Yes. gonna put this up on dimensionals. 1, 2, and we're gonna split this one in half. It's gonna go on there because I pulled it off. That should be fine. Yeah, I could put another little bits in the corner, but it's not gonna need it. And I'm gonna trim my lock down some because it's just a bit thick down there. Don't be afraid to do surgery. It's not that scary. It's just gonna make it, sit a bit higher up. So there is the lock on that side. There is that one. Next, we need our basic white. And what did we stamp? Well, you know, I love Made with Love. So that is going, actually, it's going to go right down here this time. That's this one. I am going to stick my little heart because I have that large key. I don't need another key on this one. I didn't use that big gold key. So that is for my back panel of my card. And then we're going to repeat this really quickly. And this shaker card is so quickly done. So let me close up the Calypso Coral. We have that large heart too. We could have put in the center. We'll change the next one up. I just like the key. I wanted to use it and I did. So let's see what we have here. There's one. I'm going to show you just how quick and easy this is. So fold it down, fold the other end in, and there is my shaker card. Ah, so cute. Okay, that's just how quick and easy. Into the envelope, and voila. Okay, let's get on with the next one and do some more creating. With this one is, of course, the Mango Melody card. Colors, let me move these bits. So we're going to start out the same way. We are going to fold. I am folding away from me with the bone folder. As I pull it this way and that. Folding up. Up again. And one more time. Then I'm going to open her up. So my flap is there. But this time we're going to start by doing our panels in their places. Just so I don't forget. Okay. So there's one. We're going to go over to this one. There's two. I mean, you really could do a lot of these. They are that very simple. Fold the end in. We're going to stick the glue on this one this time because it's going straight down. Which I could have done that with the other one and I forgot to. You know, the petal pink one that I put the glue all over and then I was like, oh no. And I set it aside to dry it. Yeah. Could have put it on the flap there. So you can see, there we go. Right? So let's put the lid on that for the moment. We're going to take off our score tape here. maybe. See what little bits and changes we can change up here, but I cut all the same pieces just so I had them. Now I'm going to get in my envelope and get my acetate. Make sure it goes over the window. We need our dimensional strips or whatever you're going to use to enclose your space. I think we're going to use a lock on the inside of this one just because we can. All right. So let's see, I'm going to butt that up. Maybe not. Let's see. This one seems like it needs just a little bit more. I don't want things falling out. Will that one go? Oh, I'm gonna need a little, see how there's a little gap there? You don't want that. So I'm gonna cut a little tiny piece here. Yep, that will work. And then this one, oops. Gonna need to do a little surgery on the side. This one needs a little bit more in that space. And this one is going to need a little bit too. I think it would be easier if I pulled a little bit up and gave myself a bigger piece. There. You know, get it in there whichever way you can. Do you remember that movie with Clint Eastwood, Any Which Way You Can? I do, just to tell you my age. Okay, so we're going to take all of our little, oops, well, I'm going to take it off anyways. I started, we're going to go with that. You could put your stuff in there first, then take it off. Do whatever it is you're comfortable with doing. It doesn't bother me to peel them off. And then prepare to put our stuff in there. Okay, all those bits, non-recyclables. So we're going to do our bit of confetti. A little bit of sequins. If you can't find confetti, get sequins, get different sizes. I just wanted some larger bits in my stuff. Okay. And a little bit of glitter, maybe. Shake it like a salt shaker. All right. So next we need our panel that's going to go behind all that. And what do we have to use? We are going to use this one in the center. Love is the key. I don't have a key on this one. Oh no, you hold the key to my heart. Oh. And do I want to fussy cut? Can you guys see that okay? Okay. I got glue on my fingers and it drives me nuts. We're going to go ahead and glue this one in the center all the way down. Get it started here. In the center. Love is the key is going to go on that one. You hold the key to my heart. Oh, I love you. That was like, I know I had something else. So we are going to fussy cut this. Just because I think it's got a lot of white. I probably shouldn't have cut it so close, but that's okay. And you guys know that when I fussy cut, I really want you to know I'm fussy cutting it. So, gonna glue this down. It's gonna go really close to that big lock because that lock is very large. And then we have I love you. And we're gonna go ahead and fussy cut I love you too, just because we can. And I want to see how that looks compared to leaving it as I cut with the guillotine. But you know, I can't cut straight, but I do get a closer cut with the snips here. Oops, come on. Ooh, I do like that really small I love you. Really, really cute. So that is all I'm gonna do on that. Got a sequence falling out here. Okay, you're not gonna stay in there then. So next, I'm just gonna place it on here. By putting my stuff far enough in the center, I know that no matter where I place it on in there like that, it's gonna be good. So let's turn it over. Oh, that is nice. Except that sequence got a little stuck. That's cute. Okay. So next we're gonna do we are gonna do a heart. I have a couple of them. I think we're gonna do those. I do have another deadbolt. I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, I don't like the Mango Melody, beyond not for Valentine's Day, but I did it with this card. I tried coloring it with some Fresh Freesia. It made it look green. Then I tried black marker and I didn't like it. So then I punched it out with a punch. This is going in the garbage. This I am keeping, but I wanted to show you what I had done, okay? It does happen. So we have My Valentine and Love is the Key, and I need the little hearts, which are right here, because we're going to stamp those first before I do any more. All right, let's see. Just want a really good inking up here. So I'm going to do top on the right, and then I'm going to do the bottom on the left. I'm just inking up my stamp. I know you can't see that. So here we go. Ooh, I got a little heavy-handed there, but that's all right. It will be just fine. I could do Love is the Key. There is no key anywhere on this card, so somebody has it and needs to give it back. We're going to stamp a key on this card. We are going to add one. It just needs to be stamped. I'm not going to add the deadbolt like I did on the other one, and that's because the circles, I was trying to use different locks that came in the kit, so I wasn't happy with using the same thing. So we are going to do this heart, and the heart is from the Country Bouquet stamp set. Like I said, I punched out plenty of pieces. So beautiful. You could have done those in Mango Melody, coordinated a little bit more, but I'm really happy with the outcome. And we have two little hearts, which we're going to use in a minute. So I have another heart right there, and just this little bit. And then we're going to stamp a key in Made with Love on our basic white panel piece for our card. But first, I gotta clean this off. Okay. I absolutely love this card. I'm so excited. Okay, so we are gonna do Made with Love. We're gonna do this one in the center, just really like I did the last one. And I have a wee little heart for down here in the corner. That's, of course, is from the Country Bouquet. And we need a key. I mean, what would it be if we say key to my heart and don't have a key on the card? So no big gold key, just the key from the stamp set. And that is it. Let's put it in its spot and get this card done. And you'll get to see the 2 different cards. Actually 3, because you can see my sample. So there we have it. Absolutely wonderful. This one I would put, oh, I forgot the Valentine. My Valentine. And this is from, it says, to my Valentine. I just didn't stamp the 2. And you can stamp directly on the cardstock like I originally did, or you can do like I just did and stamp them on some basic white. Definitely need the little pen to get that to come up. Okay, ready to see how easy this is again? Just fold it down, fold it in half like you did. Pop! Done. Oh, it's that simple. Okay, we need some bling on this card, and then maybe we do on the other one too, but what do I have? Pearls. Ooh, these were on the clearance rack. Those would be really lovely. These are polished dots. Can't beat the clearance rack when things like these go on sale, because I can't afford to buy all the embellishments and everything. I just can't. So do we want to go with the, let's see what this one looks like. It's got kind of a pinky color. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're going to put one there. We're going to put this one on. Nope, we're going to put them in the same spots. And that's good. Let's see. Where's my other card? Where's the other card? It needs... I wish I had gold. Okay, let's put some clear polished dots on here. After all, we have them. We're going to use them. It says me. I want to be used. So it's going on that one. And this one, let's see. I'm not sure we're going to put it just down there. Just they have a little bit of fun on there. Let's get you a look at our cards. So this was my sample. Some of you may like the simplicity of this one. It is just as beautiful. But I really like, I just cannot tell you. So that's what it looks like. It stands up. This is with the lock, Mango Melody Fresh Freesia. So Made with Love, we did a heart. There is that opening, and like I said, it goes flat. There's this one, and this one has the key in it. Just a different look depending on what you like. So I wish I could, you know, hold them all there so you could see them all, but there's that. There's that. Ta-da! So, it's up to you which way you like it. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it wasn't too long. I was so excited to show it all to you. Easy card. I will be making this card again, I promise you, and I can't wait to do it. Got a few other ideas in my head, but right now I gotta go take care of my grandson. So would you guys give me a thumbs up and let me know if you like this video? Make a comment. I'd like to know what you guys think of that Mango Melody. Not a fan of the Mango Melody. Just it works. It ties into the lock, and that's what it was all about. But for Valentine's, okay, it's a miss for me, but I went with the colors. Out of my box. Come back and visit me again in my wonderland, would you? Oh, bye-bye. And before I totally say adieu, Miss Cynthia Ford, this card was for you. You asked about a shaker card. I told you I was doing one. If you send me your physical address and tell me which one of these you would like, I'm going to send it to you. As a way of saying thank you so much, honey. So you can email me at aliceseraphin1969@gmail.com or find me on Facebook and private message me your address. Take care. Bye-bye now.